Hey guys, how's it going? Jacob here. Welcome back to another episode of Who Would Win, the series where I take two random Pokemon and debate how they would win in any sort of situation, whether it's games, anime fights, where you could just break any rule whatsoever. But we got to pick a winner, and I know it has been a minute since I've recorded this series because it's just been low priority, but I finally decided to weigh out a schedule for everything I want to do for the time being, and I finally decided that, you know what, Saturdays are a good day to do this. It's the end of the week, it's a short video, I can go ahead and bust it out. But make sure to hit that like button down below to show some support, comment what you thought about the video, if you agree or disagree with the outcome. Let's feel free to have some friendly debate if you want, and subscribe if you are new to the channel. But with that, let's go ahead and get started. So, the first Pokemon in today's episode, the first contender is going to be Skarmory. Now, I actually have a bit of a fondness for Skarmory. I can't say it is one of my top favorite flying types, but I definitely do like it when it comes to the span of the Generation 2 decks. I have tried to use Skarmory several times, so I think that I can speak from some experience, and I think that it's a worthy contender. So next up for number 2, our second contender is going to be Cradily. Cradily. Okay, yeah, this funny looking fella. Okay, so we have Skarmory versus Cradily. I feel like in the end game, it would probably come down to Skarmory because the idea is that Cradily, I believe, is rock and grass. It's a fossil Pokemon, it's probably a rock. And then Skarmory is steel and flying. Flying is strong on grass, but not on rock. Steel is neutral on grass, but super effective on rock. I don't remember if it's super effective. It should be, but it at least resists rock. And grass is just not going to do anything to Skarmory. Rock would be neutral, whereas Skarmory can just pull up with a Steel Wing. It'll do fine. And even with a Brave Bird, it should still do alright. And the idea is that, think about, even if Cradily has some crazy move, like if it gets Stone Edge, that's still only going to do so much to a Skarmory, because I'm assuming that Cradly's defense isn't that great. Here, you know what, even, how about I check, because I don't want to start talking out of my ass. Let's be official here. Let's go ahead and pull up Bulbapedia and look up Cradily, because I want to be official. Cradily should lose this fight, but I don't want to be a liar about it. Base stats. It has base 81 attack, base 97 defense. Oh, geez, it has 107 special defense. But you know what? Skarmory's not hitting it on the special side. It's going to go for Brave Bird and Steel Wing. And it could even set up Stealth Rocks if it wants to, or Spikes. And it's only 43 base speed. So you know what? Let's go ahead and look up Skarmory, just so I can argue on the other side. Like, if I'm going to be arguing in favor of Skarmory, I should have the facts. So we have base stats for Skarmory. It has base 140 defense. So that's definitely going to be able to take a Stone Edge like a champ, especially when it's only neutral damage. And Cradly's special attacks, or its attack stat, leaves something to be desired. And you're definitely not going to trip it up with any grass type moves. And it has base 80 attack. And it's definitely faster, so it's going to get off its moves sooner. So even if it's like a back and forth of which Pokemon can hit hard, like if both of them hit hard, Skarmory's still going to hit first. So like say they're both doing about the same, Skarmory's still going to hit first, and it's going to knock it out first. It's a pretty simple debate, and I guess also when it comes down to just which one looks cooler, Skarmory looks pretty cool. You know, it looks like a freaking airplane, the fact that it's like this giant steel bird. And then Cradily, come on, I think we all know what it looks like is around Cradly's neck. Let's just move on from that. So in game, plain and simple, Skarmory is going to win because it can hit it with a very nifty Steel Wing. You know, even how about I look up some of its resistances, type effectiveness. You see, damage normally by rock, only one times. It's only weak to fire and electric. And you know what, let's go ahead and look up Cradly's. I still have that page. Type effectiveness. Weak to fighting, bug, steel, and ice. And it's only resistant to normal and electric. So you could go with that Steel Wing, where Skarmory has a decent attack stat. It's going to be stab and super effective, whereas it's Like, at most, what does Cradily get by level up? Like, Ancient Power is the main rock type move it's getting here. And, like, it's talking about, like, a bunch of other grass type moves, like Energy Ball. Its special attack's not that great. What does it get by TM? Like, a Solar Beam, even if it goes for a Solar Beam, that's not great. Smackdown, it's gonna eat that. Rock Tomb, that's a snack for Skarmory. See, it even gets Stone Edge, but there's only an 80% accuracy on that. Versus, like, the Steel Wing, where it doesn't do as much, but it's still super effective. So, end game, plain and simple, Skarmory beats Cradily. That is my personal opinion. I feel like I've pulled out enough facts to debate it. And if you want to even start to get into anime logic, it's a Skarmory. It can fly around. Like, Cradely's just kind of like there. It's going to be super duper slow. Like, even if it's trying to launch an attack, Skarmory's going to be able to dodge it easily, just fly up. Like, even if you're talking about a Stone Edge where they're shooting out, it's like Skarmory's still fast enough to avoid that, especially with the lowered accuracy of the move. So, you know what? That's my opinion. I think I provided enough data. And if you agree, that's great. If you disagree, feel free to comment what you think. So that's going to be it for today's video. Make sure to subscribe if you're new to the channel. Hit that like button down below. And comment if you want to share your thoughts. I did that out of order, but I've been talking nonstop for a long time here. So thanks for checking out the video. I will see you guys next time. Bye!